Alright, welcome back to another video from DeMarco Gaming. We are going to be dealing with some more MediEvil. I know it's been a while, sorry about that. I've been testing out some different games because, you know, the PlayStation 5 came out and then I did my impressions on that, and then I started looking out at some of the PlayStation 5 games like CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk 2077, and then I've been playing Watch Dogs Legion. So I want to go ahead and try to actually finish off this game so I can do an impressions of MediEvil for you. So let's go ahead and continue on the Let's Play off of the PlayStation Now service. Does take a good long while if you're streaming the game. Now, in the previous videos, I played it off of my PC through the PlayStation app and was able to download it onto my PC. I'm actually using my PS5 and streaming it directly from my PS5. So we'll see what the quality of the game is.
In a time long ago.
Or if it's even got a continuation of where I was. We'll see. But yeah, we'll definitely have to take a look at what the quality is, because it's streaming rather than downloaded. Yep, load game. Yeah, that's the way it should be. Yeah. Okay, so it did save it. So we can go ahead and move on from where we are where we were the last time. Now, like I said, it's been a few months since I've actually touched this game, so I don't even remember exactly where we were or how to play the game. Looks like I'm missing that one. Or if I'm, you know, playing the game properly. So you might see a lot of failures in this because I'm having to remember it. Is this the area with the ants? So yeah, it looks like this is the area with the ants and the witch. Can't go that way. Oh, more of them. Okay, so yeah, we've already been here because I dealt with the ants already. Shrunk down, went down, and then we of course went up to the cliff area. So not really sure why it's saying that I don't have the I don't know why it's saying that I didn't get the Chalice. I guess I never found the Chalice, but let's go ahead and move on to a new area so it's not rehashing some of the stuff that we've already done. So the sleeping village, we'll go ahead and jump on in there now. One really pissed off villager. Okay, so that's deep end, alright.
Poor villagers. The master possesses them. It mustn't hurt them. Hurt guards, though. They seek out an object of great power. Poor villagers.
Okay, so it's the same thing over and over. A good soul has been lost. So am I not supposed to attack the villagers? There you go.
Blacksmith's Monthly. Old man Willie Green of Gallowstown was awarded Smithy of the Season by our readers. His outstanding casts have produced many intricate and hard-wearing iron goods and sculptures. Willie only uses the finest of metals in his work, and is particularly noted for his magnificent busts. Old man Willie was quoted as saying, "Aye, when I get pumping on me bellows, there's no stopping me. It's all in the rhythm, up and down, up and down. I've always been inspired by the stories of Stanya Ironhewer, the greatest smithy there ever was."
I'm sure that he continues when he's going up and down and up and down. And pretty sure that's a given. Okay, so I got a silver shield. Okay. Okay, so we'll attack guards and not kids and see how that works. Yeah, see, they attacked me, so am I not? I don't understand. If I attack them, am I not supposed to attack them? Because they're all under mind control, so it's bad to attack them?
The rune key is held aloft by the flow of water from the fountain. You may have to wait for the next drought.
A good soul has been lost. Yeah, see, my chalice points are going down as I'm doing that. So I guess I'm not supposed to attack them? But that makes it kind of hard to do my job. There we go. So I may have to come back in here, and now that I know where to go and kind of what to do. Do I need it? Not really. What the heck? Okay, that is some seriously twisted crap. I'm in the store and she can sit there and bash on me until I die. Okay, so I'm not supposed to hurt him either.
Tourist Guide to Gallowmere, Part 2.
Well, let's read part 1 first. Apparently, we have to come from this side and
History
go
of
that way.
Gallowmere, Volume 1. During the dark time that was Gallowmere's not too distant past, it was King Peregrine who thwarted Xeroc the Necromancer and his plan to enslave the land. Xeroc, once the king's mage, had fallen out of favor with the ruler for conducting outlandish experiments on the bodies of the dead. It was said that deep within Peregrine Castle, the dead were restless. The dead are to be honored, not kept as the playthings of alchemists, declared King Peregrine as he banished Xeroc from the castle. All of Xeroc's living dead were routed out and destroyed. Xeroc, being an unforgiving soul, went into hiding and vowed to wreak his revenge on the king.
Not that one.
History of Gallowmere, Volume 2. Rumors of ill-doing and dark deeds abounded through the land of Gallowmere. It was whispered that Xeroc had employed the aid of shadowy demons to help build a vast castle. Under the cover of night, Xeroc's dark army spilled forth from their corrupt haven. The army marched south across the Silver Mountains and through the Silver Woods. Soon afterwards, even the Pumpkin Lands belonged to Xeroc. The folk of Gallows Town cried out for help. "Save us, good King Peregrine." Retaliation was swift and violent. King Peregrine's forces, led by the brave Sir Fortescue, drove Xeroc's army back from Gallows Town. Oh, there was much rejoicing, but the war was not yet over. History of Gallowmere, Volume 3. News that Xeroc's army had now taken the Floodlands caused much concern. From this vantage point, Xeroc could march west to take the Enchanted Forest. This sacred place would prove a bitter defeat if it fell into the hands of the evil sorcerer. It was Sir Dan Fortescue who once again led the king's militia to rid the demon host from the land. Yet the evil wizard was cunning and had prepared an ambush. Titanic battle ensued, of which history has never seen the like. It is said that the day would have gone to Xeroc, but for the skill and valor of one man. Fortescue led the charge deep into the massed ranks of the undead, felling Xeroc's bodyguard, the fearful Lord Coddoc, and before finally succumbing to his own mortal wounds, slew the traitorous sorcerer with a mighty sweep of his sword.
Sounds a lot more heroic than what everybody's treating Fortescue.
History of Gallowmere, Volume 4. The forces of evil were destroyed, but at a terrible price. None but a handful of the king's militia returned from that field. Gallowmere lost a whole generation of young men that day, including Canny Tim, the legendary crossbowman, and Fortescue's second in command. who fell in the first volley of arrows. Xeroc's body was never found, though if it lies unmourned in an unmarked grave, then no one in Gallowmere would shed a tear. The shadow demons that had fallen under Xeroc's banner were unnatural creatures that did not belong in the world of mortal men. The king declared that they be banished, entombed under the pure earth of the Enchanted Earth. Imprisoned within an impregnable box of the king's design, the demons were buried deep underground. Their tomb was sealed with a magical device that has since come to be known as the Shadow Artifact.
Why is my throat so dry?
Tourist's Guide to Gallowmere, Part 1. The land of Gallowmere is a wondrous land of breathtaking sights and adventure. If it's beauty you are looking for, be sure to check out the sights of the Enchanted Forest. Scale the heights and see the nests of giant dragon birds. Seek out weird and wonderful plant life. Go ooh and ah at the sight of baby dragon toads splashing about in the crystal clear ponds. Why not take a walk through the Pumpkin Valley? Pumpkin is Gallowmere's favorite dish, and about now the valley is just bulging under the weight of young podlings awaiting harvest.
Okay. A loving poem to...
Tourist's Guide to Gallowmere, Part 2. If it's mystery you're looking for, then the seasoned adventurer should travel to the ruins of King Peregrine's castle. Yes, this is the fortress from which the fabled King Peregrine once hailed. It is said that the king's crown was lost in the dungeons below the castle, and that the ghost of the regent himself now haunts these cold stone passageways. Spooky. Why not take the swamps and seek out the mythical town of Mellowmead? This place was once said to be a place of fantastical arcane alchemy, but an age has passed since it was consumed by the murky swamps. Perhaps great treasure awaits any adventurer that can locate its watery resting place.
Yeah, there's more books back here.
Heroes from History, a retrospective. Chapter 1. In addition to being the strongest man who ever lived, Stanyer Ironhewer was unsurpassed in his skill as a blacksmith. He was equally happy pounding on his anvil at home as he was pounding on someone's head in battle. It was said that his only fear was the end of the village smithy as the focus of manufacture, in favor of more centralized units. As if.
It stopped reading after chapter 1.
Chapter 2. Born a humble peasant to one of the nomadic tribes from the Eastlands, Bloodmanoth Skullcleaver gathered an army of horsemen and swept over half the civilized world. When he finally died, attempting a single-handed attack on a garrison in the north while armed only with a spike on his helmet, he was the richest and most powerful peasant of his day.
And now for another long pause between chapters.
Chapter 3. Carl Sterngard spent most of his formative years under siege at his family castle. With his impregnable magic shield, Sterngard's motto was, "The best form of attack is defense." Sadly, his shield couldn't protect him against poor eating habits, and he died during a post-battle feast, while swallowing a large sausage he had failed to chew.
So he died by choking on somebody's sausage? Nice.
Chapter 4. Truly the hero's hero, Woden the Mighty was fearless, single-minded, and uncompromising. Unbeaten in combat, he inspired raw fear in friends and enemies alike, not to mention in close family members and pets.
How long is this?
Chapter 5.
Oh,
Trained
yeah.
from birth
There's
in
9
all
chapters.
forms of combat, Imanzi Shongama was the warrior queen of a tribe of Amazons. The bold and the beautiful Shongama banished all males from her territory, except the handful she kept on to mow the lawns of her people. Chapter 6. A full-time mother and homemaker, Megwin Stormbinder had to defend her settlement from barbarian raiders while the menfolk were away on a hunting trip. She fought off repeated attacks, armed only with a pitchfork and a rolling pin, and with one arm holding her baby. Legend has it that the gods, impressed by her indomitable courage, intervened and added thunderbolts to her arsenal. She won the battle with a couple of bolts to spare on her husband when he finally returned. Chapter 7. Dirk Steadfast was a fearsome opponent thanks to his magic sword and a firmly held belief that only women defend themselves. Real men are always on the attack. He was a friend and contemporary of Carl Sterngard and was with him even to the end. It was whilst Steadfast was explaining his views on Sterngard's shield during a feast that the latter had his tragic and inexplicable accident. Chapter 8. Descended from the finest centaur Bloodstock, Ravenhooves the Archer was the last prince of his people. A proud and haughty aristocrat, he was an accomplished hunter, sportsman, duelist, playboy, raconteur, and 3 times Derby winner.
Last chapter, guys.
Chapter 9. Captain of the militia in the time of King Peregrine, Sir Daniel Fortescue found fame when he killed the renegade wizard Zerok. A career soldier raised in the royal household, he was adored by the men under his command, and renowned for his loyalty to Galamir. It was said that Fortescue was always destined for greatness. With his square jaw, steely gaze, and thick shock of hair as black as raven's wings, he looked every inch the hero. Heroes from hit. To whom it may concern, I must make haste, for Zerok's men will be here within the hour. I have taken the crucifix from the church. It is the key to a key. I used the cross to make the attached cast. Then I had it destroyed. It is my hope that this cast falls into the hands of a just and good hero. Signed, the town mayor.
Okay, so now we probably have to go back to the smithy. It's over here. Another villager. Okay, well, I'm not really sure. I tried using the Bella. It doesn't seem to really work that way. Can't go through here. Until I get the moon. I've already been there. Can't seem to get through that door. We'll go into the church. Oh, that's the healer.
A crucifix once stood here, but the mayor took it. Find a replacement and see how the church should really look.
Well, we have the molding, but I can't figure out how to fill the mold with metal. Don't seem to have any metal. So we know where the cross is going to go once we mold it. We know where to mold the cross. And then we know we need a moonstone for the other area. Right there. I don't see any other doors opening. Do I have anything in my inventory that I can do? I don't have anything that's going to do anything. And the bellows not going to matter about heating up the mold. Unless I have something to put into the mold.
Poor villagers.
Okay, so you can't buy the metal. This is some sort of goods vendor. But in order to get to the goods area, which is probably where the metal is, I need a moonstone. So now the question is, where's the moonstone? Ah, another door. So now we go back down to the goods vendor, which is on the other side here. Oh, who cares about a club? Earth ring.
Bust of Mr. Shanks, landlord of the Troll's Head. To clean the statue, lower the pedestal.
Okay. There's the earth room. I need to lower the statue, which means there's something to do there.
But
Okay, so that lowers the statue, which is probably going to be made of metal. I'm going to grab that and then now create the mold for the cross.
Hurry, comrades! Tear this place apart! If we don't find the shadow artifact, Lord Zarak will have us mocking out the demons for the next millennium.
Okay, now you jump on the bellow to heat up the molten source. And chicken melt. There you go. Crucifix.
Dear Sir or Madam, on my travels across Galamir, I have come across many mysterious and enchanting finds. However, that which filled me with deepest dread was discovery of the tomb of the shadow demons. The key to their dank prison, the mysterious shadow artifact, is now in my possession. Yours fearfully, the town mayor.
Okay, so that opened up the gate in that courtyard area. So at this point, we kind of know what to do with the whole town and the town's members. So I'm going to go ahead and restart this. And what I'll do is I'll make a notation of basically the lead up and then the actual restart level, yes. And then the actual playthrough.
Poor villagers.
Okay, so we can't kill anybody. Or any of the villagers because they are protected souls. But we know exactly where we need to go so we can kind of get this done and get out of these villagers' here as quickly as possible without dying this way. So that gives us the fiery rune, and we're going to place that into the doorway hole. That should be, yeah, right here. Okay, then we come in here and all those books have already read. And I now have the mold. We need to get out of here so we don't hurt him. Okay, then from there, we'll come in here. Moon room. come back around here. We'll go ahead and drop off the molding. Okay, so the moon rune we're going to need for the good shop, so we'll run all the way around here to the good shop. Okay, then we're going to take this and we're going to move it all the way over to that switch, which keeps the trap door open and allows me to jump down. You can get this if you want. It's a club. Okay, and then we come up here. We're going to have to jump over here, kind of get them to move out of the way. We don't want to kill them. So we don't want to die either. So we got the earth rune, now we get our butts out of here. Okay, grab the bus and back out of here again. Through the door. Back up the stairs. Back past the old woman. Out the door. Okay, so now we have the bust. Now this is where the villains are going to come in. You're going to want to kill the villains in order to get what you need for the chalice. That we haven't found yet, but the chalice. You can't kill any of the villagers because they'll reduce your chalice.
Lord Zarak will have us mocking out the demons for the next millennium.
Okay, so we're gonna run this way. And it looks like all the villagers might actually just kind of move out while we get inside. That would be nice. And we're not really worried about losing life to these guys because, I mean, the church is going to have more life as well, so you'll get it from there. Okay, so we can't go past that area. We have to go around it. So we are now at the point where we've killed most of those soldiers. We have that guy, and we can't do anything else until we get the door open. So we're going to come in here, go into our inventory, drop the bust in, jump on the I know what it's called. I called it earlier in the video, but the air thing that basically heats up the metal. They'll heat up the solution that'll melt the metal. Creates the mold, and then we come over here to the church where we're going to place the cross. Okay, there's the door. Now, we have the healing section here. That'll give me full health. It'll still have plenty. After that, it like heals up for like almost 3 vials, so you'll be fine. Okay, so the door is now open. If you want money, there's money over here. There's also a vial of health that we don't need right now, so I'll just leave that there in case I do need it later on. Like if I fall in that lake and die. Of course he goes through the door. We need to go. Get out of my way! Okay, so now we're probably at a point where we're going to be attacking more soldiers. Because we're on the other side of it now. Yep. Still can't open that door. There may be a lever or a switch, or you just may not be able to open it. It looks like that breaks. It does. There's our chalice. So we can't get the chalice yet. But we got some money and stuff. And we need to find the additional soldiers we need to kill in order to get our chalice. Now once you get the chalice, then it won't matter if you kill the villagers if they're in your way or whatever. You can just kill them because at that point you already passed it all. I don't see any more. Where are they? What are those soldiers? Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to lean back. My neck is hurting from sitting up in that position for too long. Okay. That door doesn't open. Oh, you can't go back. Once you go through that trap door, you're stuck in here. So there has to be a way that that gate opens. Alright, so we're inside of the room now. Pull the lever. Does that open that gate? Well, it opens that gate. I do not want to open the vault yet. I actually want to go kill the soldiers, and then we can, yeah, see, now that opens up. I want to go kill the soldiers, and then we can actually, get the, oh no! Okay. I was afraid that I couldn't get back now because I had to go in there. Alright, so now we can go ahead and go grab the chalice. So there's another one of our chalices, which will get me more goodies. Now let's go ahead and come in here. use the key. And we got the shadow artifact. Okay, so we know we're going to be moving forward through that gateway, which may close behind us and we won't be able to go back to it. So I would suggest at this point, go back to the church and heal up. You may not have to heal up much, but heal up. Make sure you're full. And then go ahead and head back to that gateway. We'll read our book here.
Capture that greedy profiteer, the town mayor. Take him to the Asylum dungeons. Give the fat boy a good going over. Locate the shadow artifact. Bring me back something nice.
And now we go out, and that's the exit to the level. So we got the shadow artifact, we got the chalice, so now that whole thing is done. No, they're not going to talk to me this time? Okay, there's nothing there that I need.
Gaining allies in the Hall of the Heroes is the way forward. Hack, choppity chop, off with a few zombies' heads, and it thinks it can redeem itself in battle. You still have a long way to go to rank as the best.
Okay, so now we're going to go up top again and see if there's anything to unlock.
Look at you running around in your bones, Fortescue. You're so nouveau dead. I, Ravenhooves, last prince of the centaurs, have not galloped the earth in over 10,000 years. Do yourself a favor, Fortescue. Take my longbow, more powerful than a crossbow. The option of flaming arrows, it is truly the weapon of noblemen. Congratulations! You don't quite have my breeding, Mr. Johnny-come-lately. But there's hope for you yet.
Woohoo! Hope! Alright, so now I've got a bow and arrow that can actually have flaming arrows as well. So that's helpful. And at this point, we jump out. Actually, let's go to the store. See if there's anything I need, like, for the flaming arrows. So, my arrows are full, so I don't really need to do that. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and leave the Hall of Heroes and on to the map again. Okay, so now we are at the Asylum Grounds. Now there are other areas, keep in mind, that we have not gone to. And it looks like maybe all roads lead to Rome, so you kind of go whichever direction you want. I've already done the pumpkin patch, so you can see where the Pumpkin Serpent is next on this side. and then it's probably going to go over to the labyrinth as well. So let's go ahead and we'll select this one. Try to finish off as many of these as possible with the chalice to get our weapons and stuff that will be helpful for moving on within the storyline.
The King Pumpkin sleeps. If you want an audience with this regal plant, you should mash all of his pod sacks.
Yeah, that would get my attention too if you're smashing all my pod sacks. So there are some evil pumpkins ahead.
It is rumored that the Pumpkin Witch is in possession of a much sought-after dragon gem. If you have a witch talisman, you could summon this kindly witch.
Which I do have a witch talisman.
Greetings, kind sir. I am the Pumpkin Witch. I'm like a mother to those pumpkins. I give them all the love and care a young fruit could ever ask for. From the moment they first push a shoot above the soil, right up until their heads are cut off and eaten. And look, see how they repay me, running around and causing mischief. That nasty old big pumpkin has a bad influence on the young seedlings. If you teach him a lesson in manners, I might give you a nice present.
That sounds lovely. I wonder if it'll be a pumpkin pie. So if you already have a silver shield, I'm guessing all it does is it kind of reissues the durability. Yeah, you don't get a second one. Okay, so there's still 2 pods. There's another. There's 1 pod. That's it. Now we have the really upset giant pumpkin. Hack and slash, slash and hack. Kill the pumpkin! Looks like he gains health until you take out all those spore sacks again. So you want to try to get those down as quickly as possible. Pop them up again. Okay, so we still have one more to find somewhere around here. There it is. So that pumpkin is turning rotten more and more. Look at that. Ugh, that's an ugly pumpkin. I don't want pumpkin pie made from him anymore. Okay, so we have the witch we need to go deal with, and there's a a well that's inside a bucket hole thing. So let's go ahead and take whatever life is left out of this. Then we'll go talk to the witch. And that's not here. That's going to be down another corridor. Over here? Yeah.
A most edifying spectacle, sir. Man and vegetable in a magnificent duel to the death. Oh, I've come over all of a doodah. Here, have this lovely dragon gem as your reward. Oh, lovely majestic creatures dragons are.
Which is familiar. Okay, so somewhere along the way I smashed in. It showed a broken bottom that allows me to fall through, which is probably where my chalice is. So now I've got to try to find where that is. Right here. He would have been nice before the boss fight to have that enchanted sword, but I don't need him now. Alright, so now we're going to go over past the pumpkin, and that should get us out of here. Yep, there's the green mist. So we lost a little bit of health in there, even with all of the health potions and the healing area, but not too bad, not too shabby.
Back and forth like a supernatural yo-yo. Maybe the master will make it harder to find those magic egg cups.
Jelly bra?
Back and forth like a super...
Hey, Mr. Fortisque, I want to talk with you.
Do you? Let's
If
talk.
this Zorak's so bad, why'd you get to go back? Why'd you of all people, Fortisque? It should be I, Blood Monatha, Skull Cleaver. When I lived, always I had a pile of slain strewn around me. You spend most of your time organizing a changing of the guard and playing croquet with the king. Still, I lend you my axe. You swing her, you throw her. She thirsts for a slaughter as much as I. Drink deep of demon blood, my proud beauty.
Have you noticed that all these people who talk about how awesome their axes are and how amazingly powerful they are, they're always cracked and broken? So, it chops trees down, that's nice. Good to know. That's probably going to be helpful in the hedges of the labyrinth ahead. Okay, so we found the chalice and we defeated the King Pumpkin. Now we'll see No, actually it doesn't lead to the next area, so that's just kind of a little side thing that you can do. So we got the chalice from here as well, so we don't need to go back there. We got the chalice there, so we don't need to go back there. So the enchanted earth, we are still missing the chalice. We got the chalice there. Got the chalice there. And got the chalice there. So, oh, make sure we got that one too. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, that's just a crypt, so there's no chalice there. Okay, so the only one that we're really missing the chalice on is going to be the Enchanted Earth. So I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and go into the Enchanted Earth. And I'm going to try to figure out where the chalice is, what I've got to do to get it, and basically probably end up exiting it so that I don't keep losing life while I do it. Okay, so the frogs seem to be worth nothing. Okay, so no, there's nothing here. And then this way was the way up to that sky forest thing that they had on the mountaintop. But you notice none of these are counting towards any kind of chalice, so I don't think any of this matters as far as the chalice is concerned. So I'm kind of thinking that you have to talk to the witch, shrink down, go into the ant area, and do the chalice down there. So we're going to go ahead and, yeah, see chalice 0 even after killing all those things. So restart the level so we don't lose all that health. Okay, so past the frog. talking to the witch.
Who has summoned the Witch of the Forest? Oh, it is you. Sorry,
Alright,
didn't
so
I mention
now we
I
go
had to
down
shrink you
into
to the
the
size of an
anthill.
insect? Now hurry back.
This place gets kind of confusing, which is probably why I never finished the Chalice.
Run, little man. If the master found it now, he would crush it like a bag. Hark! We can hear the soldier ants approaching. Onward and meet your tiny nemesis.
Nothing.
For release.
Okay, so I know I've done this before, and I didn't get the Chalice, but I could have sworn that I did get the fairy stuff done. But apparently it didn't save that. Maybe you have to get the Chalice to save it.
Here we are. I shall open the entrance for you. These fireflies are my friends. They will light your way through the darkness below.
Okay, so we're back to the area with the healing thing. So we're gonna go the other direction. I think I like the sword better. Okay, so our vials of health are filled up again. Oh, it says I already got the chalice in here. So apparently there's two different chalices, one above and one below. Well, that's weird because that means that you can continue going through and doing all this even after you've done it before. He went outside and jumped up on you?
Yes, he did. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, he's shaking ice all over because it's icy out there. I think I'm going to shut the door.
Okay, so it seems like this is just a waste of time. We've already done it. So I'm going to go ahead and quit out of this. Quit to map, yes. So we're gonna basically we're gonna go back in and we're gonna have to look for where that chalice is. On the upper area because I can't go past those laser statues. and I can't get past the doorway. So it may be that we just don't have what we need to do this level yet. Yeah, 0% of the chalice still. So if nothing happens up here, then I'll have to assume that the chalice stuff can't be done until we can get past those statues. And at this current point, I have nothing that'll get past those statues. Yeah, there's nothing here. I can't break the eggs. Alright, so I guess that chalice is just out of our hands for right now. We'll go ahead and move on at this point. There's no point in just sitting around waiting for that to work. Didn't want to go that way? Sure. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we're on to the Asylum Grounds. Let's go ahead and go in there. Time to read a
This
book.
is the Garden of Zarok. Nothing here is as it first seems. To leave this maze, you must first seek out the one called Jack of the Green.
Okay. Oh, hello. Man, they set those guys up. Just come flying out of nowhere. Oh. There's a lot of things trying to kill you in here.
Greetings, Sir Fortescue. My name is Jack of the Green. I am the master of riddles, and this maze is my domain. You are free to leave, but only once you've answered 4 riddles. Puzzles so fiendishly difficult, so perplexingly complex, that no man has ever solved them. Ha ha ha. Now, try my first riddle. At night they come without being fetched. By day they are lost without being stolen. At night they come with a...
Oh, I can't answer it. I gotta do something. I would say a shadow would be my answer. The answer is armor suits. Really? Is that what they're trying to tell me?
but my star riddle was but a trifle. I always like to begin with an easy one. Return hither.
I see.
You will not find my next conundrum so simple.
Come out during the night and... yeah, okay.
I live for laughter. I live for the crowd. Without it, I am nothing. I live for laughter. I live for the crowd. Without it, I am nothing.
A voice? Sound?
Show the clown you care by surrounding him with smiles.
Yes, it was a clown. Very clever, I'm sure. Return in haste, Sir Knight, for I wish to see the despair on your face when you hear my next cryptic puzzler. Face like a tree, skin like the sea, a great beast I be, yet vermin frighten me.
An elephant?
Face like a tree, skin like the sea, a great beast I be, yet vermin frighten me.
Yeah, that's an elephant. It's too bad he doesn't sell health. Okay. Is there any fire around that I might be able to... catch a flaming arrow or something, maybe? I'm nowhere near it. guessing those flowers might hurt me? Okay, now the question is, how do I get this mouse past those cats?
Did you spot my bluff? I pretended that riddle was hard, but in truth it was obviously an elephant. This time, however, I almost pity you. The answer to my next vexing enigma has eluded the finest minds of a whole generation. Come to me.
This place is harsh. Okay, so I can't go any further until I get the rest of this done. So we're going to go back now and talk to him, but I'm going to grab my chalice before we do that. So. Last riddle.
I tolerate the moon and stars. I can't abide the sun. Banish me with torchlight and you'll see me turn and run. I tolerate the moon and stars. I can't abide the sun. Banish me with torchlight and you'll see me turn and run. It took me ages to come up with that darkness one. Very well. Outrageous as it seems, my vast intellect has been matched by your badly decomposed brain. Return at once and I shall give you your prize. You think you're so clever, don't you? Here you are, Sir Clever Clogs. I grant you free passage through my maze. Find your own way out.
Sure, you can go through my maze that you've already been going through anyway, but find your own way out. That's your reward. Push the castle to the red spot, maybe? I found my own way out. Alright, into the Hall of Heroes with another chalice. We're now up to 10 chalices. Look at that, the table's looking so full. Alright. Up to the next level. See what we got. Oh, back to the center.
Oh, Danielle. I've got something here I can give you, but I've no idea what it is. Do you fancy a little gamble, like?
Oh, you mean you finally gave me the flaming longbow you were telling me you already gave me. Got it. So it's a different longbow for the flame. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Map is actually pretty freaking big. Alright, so the next one's going to be inside the asylum. We're going to go ahead and take a break at this point. Looks like we'll still have many more areas to go over for MediEvil, so probably a few more videos before this series is done. Alright, thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. For more content like this, and also how-tos and impression videos. So I'll see you next time.